Well, hey everyone, it's Scott, and I've got some pretty cool stuff I want to share with you, and I'm just going to give you a quick little backstory and let you get right to the video because there's actually a video that I found. Actually, there's 3 videos that I found that I created about 12 months ago, and they were actually locked up, let's say, in our inner circle, our NPB Pro inner circle. Now, before I get any questions on that, there's no way to join that right now. We're actually not accepting any new students on that. But what I wanted to do is share these 3 videos with you because these were created before we even released the NPB Pro inner circle, and I wanted to give these to you because they're so very, very powerful. And the things that I teach in here, you can use right now, and you can get the idea of how to do it and how important these things are in your business. And that's why I want to share them with you. So just please take a few minutes to watch these videos I'm going to be sending you. This one here is one of 3. I'm going to be sending you 3 total. All right, so this one here will be created or will be shared today. I'm going to share it on the blog, and then in a couple days I'll send you another email with video number 2, and then a couple more days video number 3. All right, now you're going to be able to, like I said, use this stuff in your business, and it's going to make your business grow, and it's also going to allow you to get new leads and new customers, and that's what we're all after because, you know, without them, what are we going to do other than just take pictures, right? I've said that before. You know, marketing should be probably around 75% of your focus. As much as I want you to be creative and as much as I want you to go out there and you know, just be the best photographer, you have to be really good at marketing. I mean, let's face it. I mean, you can be the best, but if no one knows about you, how are you going to get business? All right, so you really need to harness this. And these 3 videos that I created are so very powerful. When I went back and looked at them, I said, "Holy cow! I got to share these because they are they're so true, and it's stuff that you can actually implement." And that's really what we want to do here. So just do me a favor and watch these videos. There's nothing to buy. They're absolutely free, and it's pure content, 100% content. The only thing I ask is if you do like them, leave me a comment, let me know, and you know, share them with your friends, share them on Facebook. You know, get the word out about NPB. All right, I'd really appreciate it. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I almost forgot. When I was watching the video, I didn't realize I was heavier back then. I lost about 18 to 20 pounds since then, and you can really tell it in my face, so I'm kind of embarrassed to show you, but I want you to see the content. So, you know, I hope you don't laugh too much. But anyway, enjoy the video, and I will talk to you real soon. Hey, it's Scott, and before I get started, let me just say that I am like super excited. If you can't tell, I'm so excited because I get to share what I've been wanting to share with you guys for a long time. All right, and it's basically about teaching people how to go pro. Okay, and I'm calling the theme "Going Pro." Okay, that's what we're going to call this theme. And today, what I'm going to be talking about is basically 5 elements that every pro has. Okay, and whether you can even consider yourself a pro right now, or maybe if it's even something that you can see yourself doing, okay? And if you see these 5 elements I'm going to share with you, you may say, well, I'm doing 2 of them, but I'm not doing the other 3. You can see maybe where you're falling down, okay? But this right here is something that I feel strongly about. It's about going pro. This is what it's about, okay? It's about always learning. So let me just talk about that. Some people think that to be a pro, you need to know everything, okay? That couldn't be furthest from the truth. Okay, because if you are going pro or if you are a pro, you're always learning. Perfect example, Joe Marshall. He's been in the business for over 30 years. He's always learning. He's always finding new ways or other ways to modify what he's already done. That's a professional. That's a pro. That's someone who's going pro. That's why it's going pro. You're always going to be going pro. And I'm going to give you an example. And I use sports all the time because, you know, my son's into sports and I like to watch baseball. A professional pitcher. Okay, let's take a professional pitcher. And whether you're a sports person or not, you'll be able to relate. He goes out there, and basically, he's basically brought on to be a professional pitcher, to get guys out, right? Well, how many times do you see a pitcher go on the mound and give up 5 runs in the first inning, and then gets yanked out of there? But he's still getting his $1 million or so, right? 20-some million probably per year, right? But he's a professional. But he's committed to go out there and get results. And if he falls down, he picks himself back up. And then he's perfecting his best pitch. He's perfecting it to get it even better, right? He's always learning. He's, you know, trying to pick someone's brain about how to hold it differently, right? He goes out on that mound and he's confident for the first day, but then he gets 5 runs let up, so then his confidence level goes down, but he picks himself back up, dusts himself off, and then he goes back out there and he throws the next, 4 or 5 days. He goes out and tries it again. Does he go out there with all that confidence he had in the first game? Probably not, but he's going to build that back. All right? So that's just a little, just a little overview of how it works, right? I mean, to be a professional does not mean you know everything. You should not consider yourself to know everything, or you will not be a professional. You're limited. There's no limit, okay? Same thing with the gold medalist. They're always going for that perfection, right? Okay, so with that being said, you kind of got a little bit of a framework there on how it works. Let's talk about this. Number one, what do they have in common, a professional or someone that's going pro? They have passion. They have a lot of passion for what they do. I have a lot of passion for photography. I have a lot of passion for marketing. I have a lot of passion for helping people. The rewards are just unbelievable to me. But that's me. You can get someone else that, doesn't have any interest in this stuff, and that's fine. It's not going to work for them in this particular thing to go pro. They might want to go pro in something else. But for me, passion is number one. If you do not have the passion, you might as well stop right now. If you're only doing this for the money, do not continue. Find something else that you're passionate about and make that your living, okay? That's tip number one, all right? So passion, you have to have that, right? A pro pitcher, they have a passion. A gold medalist, they have a passion, all right? Got to have a passion. Number two, got to have this. And a lot of people fall down on that, okay? You got to have focus. You got to have a clear vision of what you want, okay? That's going to change from time to time. But if you have your passion and you know that you want to, let's just say, make some extra money at this until you can go full time, well, that's your first step and that's your focus. But you're going to focus on finding a way to basically make your passion part of your life, okay? So focus is huge, okay? You have to be focused. And that's why I did a video not too long ago about taking an hour a day and focusing on whatever it is that you want to achieve and commit to that every single day. Be disciplined about doing that. And if you did that every day for even 7 days, that's 7 hours that you focused only on that. No interruptions with the phone, no Facebook, no Twitter, no email, none of that stuff, right? Focus, all right? Focus is a big one. And that can give you tremendous results if you focus, all right? Now, number three, okay? Number three, not everybody has it right away, and it's okay. I'm going to show you how to get around this, but you need to be unique. Basically, you need to be creative, okay? And when you do this stuff right here, you're going to be a leader. You need to be a leader in your market, okay? Because if you're a leader in your market, you can do whatever you want to do. As far as pricing goes, that's one thing. As far as your appointments go, you can set them up whenever you want. Okay, so you have to be unique and you have to be creative. You have to separate yourself. I get a lot of people that say, Scott, how do I compete with Walmart? You don't want to compete with Walmart. You don't want to. Be different, and you know what? These people might only come to you once a year or once every 2 years. It's okay. Your prices are going to be higher, but they're going to be willing to do it because you're unique and you're creative and you are the leader in that market. Okay, it's very, very important. So passion, you got your focus, you're unique, you're creative, you're a leader. Very, very important. Number four has to be done. If you do not do number four, none of this matters, okay, if you want results, okay? So I think you know what that means. You need to take action. I see so many people, and they'll say, I'm just going to wait until I get all my stuff. I'm going to wait until I get this perfected. I'm going to wait until I know this. Or I'm going to wait until I get more confidence. Okay? You're not born with confidence. It doesn't just all of a sudden you wake up and you have confidence. It just doesn't happen. Okay? And I'm sorry to be harsh on that, but it just does not. You don't wake up with confidence. You have to earn it. You have to develop it. Sometimes you got to trick yourself to think that you're confident. Okay? It's just the way it is. All right? It's the way we're wired. We're human beings. Okay? Yes, some people, it's maybe easier than others, but you can do this for yourself. You can create this. And when you do that, you're basically going to be able to take the action and get the confidence, okay, from basically seeing results. Now, if you get results that aren't good, your confidence is going to go down a little bit. Kind of like the pitcher on the mound that threw and he let up 5 runs. But he's got to dust himself off, bring himself back in the game, and try again. Okay? But without taking action, you can't do it. Okay? So that's a big one. All right, so taking action. If you have this stuff but you don't have this right now, add that in your business and you're going to see results. I guarantee it. You're going to see results, whether they're good or bad. You're going to learn from them. Okay. Number 5, another big one, very big one, I think. Support. You need support. The other thing that you need that comes with support is you need to be inspired. And you just need to be inspired by other people and what they do. And the support comes as far as, you got your family members around. And I'm not classifying them as support. Yes, that's going to be helpful, but you need to surround yourself with other people. I mean, if you have a local camera club, maybe that's the answer. Okay? Or maybe you have an online place where you go that you feel really good when you go on that place because people make you feel good and you learn about other, people's businesses and stuff. Support is big because if you don't have that, and you have all this, you're going to take the action, you're not going to get the results you want, you're going to want to talk to someone about it, you can't, and then you're going to fall down on this part right here. The inspired, same thing. Some people say, well, I'm not creative. Well, if you're inspired by someone in your support group, you're going to be creative because it's going to inspire you and it's going to give you an idea. Ideas just didn't all of a sudden come out of thin air. They've usually been inspired by someone else and then just built off of. So very, very important to be inspired, very, very important to have the support. Those are kind of one and the same to me, but this is a major, major part of your success as going pro. So you can see, as a pro, you don't have to have everything. This right here, these 5 things right here are going to allow you to continue to go pro. Never consider yourself a pro. If someone asks you, yes, I'm a pro. Right? I'm a professional. You don't say I'm a pro. I'm a professional. I'm using pro because it's kind of part of my new NPB Pro Inner Circle, right? But basically, the pro element is professional, right? So you're a professional at what you do, okay? You're a leader at what you do. You have passion for what you do. You focus on what you want to achieve, and you take action, and you're inspired, and you also can inspire other people. That's the other thing. If you're in this group, you might be the one inspiring. That's a good feeling, isn't it? If you get people to do things that they not normally would have done, I mean, that's how I feel, right? So that's that, okay? That's the Going Pro, little 5 elements for you. Write them down, post them up next to your computer, remind yourself of these, okay? Because most people that are successful, that are going pro, are never satisfied, okay? Because they always want to learn and they always want to be better. So don't think just because you didn't get the results right away that you're a failure and that you're no good at this. It's just part of the process. And if you think that you're just all of a sudden going to buy something and it's going to make you, successful in this business, you might as well stop right now and just go try something else because it's not out there. Trust me. All right? So that's that. I hope you've got a lot out of that. A couple more videos coming, okay? My next one I'm going to be doing is a pro technique that I like to look at as kind of like taking 2 systems, one for taking your leads, your potential clients, and bringing them through a process. We almost, as marketers and as business people, have to take people and kind of gently push them through our system. And I'm going to show you how you do that with leads that don't know you, that you get for the first time. And I'm going to also show you how to do it with people that have purchased from you and have them come through some type of system. And this will all be automated. And most people are not even doing this. And that's what I mean. We need to be unique. We need to be creative. And you need to be creative not just in your portraits, but you need to be creative in your marketing and all this stuff. And these are things that I've learned through the years that I want to share. Okay, so with that all being said, it was a lot to kind of digest, but look for the next video. You're going to love it, and I want you to just really consider this right now. And do me a favor, if you have anything to say, or if you have something that you want to ask me, just put it in the comments section below here, and we can keep helping each other. All right, so that's it. That's going to wrap up this video. I've really enjoyed making it for you, and I'll see you in the next.